for your family's comfort. Brought to you by Ruud and Modern Heating and Plumbing.
Hello and welcome to this edition of For Your Family's Comfort, brought to you by Modern Heating and Plumbing and by Ruud Heating and Air Conditioning Products.
Well, we've been well into the heating season for quite a long time.
We sure have.
People have been getting higher electric bills. They're not real excited about that.
Yep.
So today we're going to talk about something that people don't give a whole lot of thought to. We're going to talk about the type of motor that's in their furnace.
Right, the blower motor that blows the air around and moves the air from your furnace through your duct system and into your house to heat and cool your house.
Okay.
Yep. We always are proponents of having your blower motor run all the time.
And that just helps circulate your air in your home? It
circulates your air rather than having it come on and off with the furnace.
Yep.
Because everybody has an air filter in their duct system, and that air filter can't do a darn thing unless there's air blowing through it. So we like to have the blower motor running all the time, so there's air constantly circulating through the filter so that can do its thing. And also the air temperatures are more even in your house, and the humidifier works better. Everything works better.
Better indoor
when there's
air quality.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But there's a cost to that, obviously. Most furnaces have a motor similar to this one. This one is about a half-horse permanent split capacitor motor.
So it's probably pretty common.
Pretty common motor, very common. And if you operate this furnace, it probably draws maybe 7 amps of power.
Okay.
Okay.
That's when it's running continuously?
That's well, whenever it's running. It draws probably about 7 amps of power.
Okay.
And you know, the old Ohm's law is volts times amps equals watts. And so if it's 120 volts times 7, that's about 840 watts that this blower motor will draw. So that, and of course we buy electricity by the watt, so the more watts it uses, the more expensive it is to operate. So there's a new blower motor available that has a new technology, and it's called an ECM blower motor.
And do you know what ECM stands for?
I do, but I can't think of it right now. But at any rate...
But it's called like a real green motor, right?
It's very green because it uses a lot less electricity.
Okay.
Like I was saying, this motor probably draws about 7 amps, and an ECM blower motor probably draws around 1 amp.
Okay.
In fact, we have one in our furnace here at the shop, and it drew less than 1 amp when we tested it the other day.
Well, so with the math, you're going to recoup that cost of that motor very quickly.
Absolutely. Yeah. So doing the same number crunching, instead of 740 watts of power, it draws about 120 watts of power.
Okay.
So that you can operate your motor and continuously, on a continuous basis, and not spend a whole lot of money.
Well, and I've heard that they're extremely, extremely quiet.
That's right, because you can operate them at a very much lower speed, and then of course that saves power too. So that we have blower motors that we can put on anybody's furnace, and with the new technology, and save them, if they operate their furnace motor on a continuous basis, sometimes up to $30 a month.
Nice.
So that's some real savings.
Yep. So if you're looking to save some money on your heating bills this winter and your air conditioning bills this spring, give us a call at Modern Heating and Plumbing, 847-7459.
Thanks for joining us.